before you start, make sure that you know the secrets. What are they? It's time to find out. Hit it! Yeah, let's kick this thing off, baby. Let's make it. There you go. Now we're big. Now we're on the big screen. Yeah. Welcome to a fresh new episode of the Fitness Avengers, where we fight fat, frustration, and fitness fakes. I'm your host, master trainer and author Tony Arreola from TotalBodyProject.com on a personal mission to help you live your life fit. Coming at you every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube live. Woo! That's not a rehearse. That's not a rehearse. New year, same you. What you tried last year didn't work. Okay, so today we're gonna work on trying some new strategies. So that's what today's about, finding out what these secret strategies are. If you're watching live, make sure you say hello, make sure you say hi, hit the hashtag live fit, type in the keywords live fit, and I will send you some free gifts. Actually, I have a little bot that works for me, little monito that sends you my secret to the skinny guide, gives you access to a book. You can take a fat loss quiz. You can even get a copy of my free book over there. Well, it'll be free if it comes to you. Today we're going to talk about fat loss foods. We're going to discover the secrets of eating, actual science-backed tips, and we're going to get proven principles and really demystify this world of skinniness. And hey, I wrote the book, Get Me Skinny, so it's going to be some good times. If you haven't had a chance yet to grab the secrets of the skinny guide, hit the hashtag LiveFit to make sure you get a copy. Okay, make sure you don't want to miss that. You want to get this stuff solidified. Look at this thing. Look, this is just 5 pounds of fat. It's ridiculous. 5 pounds of fat. Oh God, you can put. I mean, this thing's like bigger than my face, and I get it, right? You're frustrated. You've been lied to. You're fed up every week. I mean, right now, these things, everyone's feed is probably blowing up with like promos for like, try this, try that, try this, because it's a new year. People are filled. You're filled with optimism. Now, my goal today is for us to take that optimism and get you some actionable tips that you can start working on, start employing today to help you get skinny. And I should know about it. I wrote the book on that stuff. So let's talk about what's going on right now. If we're in Orange County right now and there's a big surge in COVID, I mean, I feel like I should have a mask on right now. I've had more clients and friends of clients and friends and people, coworkers everyone's just testing positive and people are getting horizontal. So if you're dealing with COVID or you're dealing with those situations, please get healthy first. Optimize the sleep. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Get your fruits and veggies, and practice those positive thoughts, because those do have effects on your body. And take care of yourself. Don't think about starting new goals, or don't beat yourself up for not achieving kind of where you want to be. Like if you said like, you want to eat 1,400 calories and 10,000 steps, please be kind to yourself and let yourself it's a crazy time right now. It's a pandemic time. They're starting to cancel shows and things are just kind of chaotic. So take inventory of where you're at. Make sure that you stay focused on what's right. And let's get through this time safe and healthy so that we can have kind of like a regular type year, because it's hard to get skinny when life is chaotic. So take care of home base first. Get yourself feeling healthy. Be passionate. Be compassionate with yourself. And then once you start feeling better, then you can really start implementing the tools to help get you get your 2022 goals in line. So let's look at the secrets to getting you skinny. Secret number 1 is drink more water. So let's get some secret number 1 going in this. Water aids with satiety. What satiety means is that it helps you feel fuller. You feel better because you're filling up your body, your stomach with more fluids, so it gets fuller quicker. It helps with digestion, right? It helps your stomach produce these chemicals, this chyme, so that it can really break down the foods that you put into it. It helps with blood performance. So your brain, it's mostly water. So you think about cognitive ability and your ability to perform at your highest level, you're gonna need a lot of hydration. Helps with your heart, helps with blood. All these things really help you get skinny, because think, if you're thinking better, you're going to make better decisions, and better decisions are when you make better decisions, it just becomes easier to avoid like junk food and things that you don't need to be doing, that you need to be eating. Yep. Yep. Leo says, hola, Leo. Thanks for watching. She says, I need to do that. Yeah, it is. It's a simple one. And the easiest way to check if you're drinking enough water is that when you go to the restroom, the color of the urine should be clear. Clear pee means healthy meat. Clear pee means healthy meat. And if you find yourself going to the restroom a lot, that's right. That's called being normal. So make sure that you drink plenty of water. A lot of times with my clients, even when they just drink water, they can start losing weight almost right away. But be mindful that when you start adding more water into your diet, your daily intake, your weight's going to go up, right? The weight's going to go up because you're going to be properly hydrated. Anywhere between, I would say, 3 to 4 pounds of proper hydration is going to be the difference. But water doesn't make you fat. Fat makes you fat. So just drink the water, and it'll help with the satiety. Secret number 2. Secret number 2. Steps matter. What I mean by steps matter, activity counts way more than exercise. And I know we want to get to the gym, and we want to, we want to ride our bikes, and we want to do weights, and want to do HIIT and pump iron and all that good stuff. But honestly, if you don't get your steps right, if you don't increase that activity, the exercise is not going to matter in order to lose weight. You want to lose fat, you want to lose weight, you have to increase the activity. You have to get that movement going. So my challenge is always take a look at your baseline, figure out where you're at as far as your steps goes, and then really work to increase that week by week, month over month, and eventually year over year, because activity matters way more than exercise. Secret number 3, get plenty of sleep. Now, sleep has, what it does is it helps regulate hormones, which you got leptin and ghrelin. One of them tells you that you're hungry, the other one tells you that you're satisfied. So what we want is for you not to have any of these cravings that happens when you don't get enough sleep. When you don't get enough sleep, the brain, it feels like it's suffering, so it's always craving more fat, more sugars, things that have kind of like higher calorie count, because the brain is energy depleted. So we want to make sure that we get plenty of sleep so that our mood's there, our temperament's there, and we can make really, really good, clear decisions. And if you find yourself snacking or having a hard time sticking to the exercise or focusing, a lot of times it boils down to sleep. And when I start working with clients and they tell me like, well, how does this have to do with getting skinny? Well, it has a lot to do with getting skinny, because if you feel good about yourself the next day, if you can make clear decisions, if you're not having to fight so many cravings, then it's a lot easier to make good choices with the food. However, if you're not getting enough sleep and you're waking up tired, irritated, and somebody offers you a donut, it's going to be really hard to pass that up. So think about how you can, where your sleep is at right now and where you would like to take it. The next thing, you have to understand what calories are. And I've taken a lot of courses. I'm finishing up, I think, my 12th certification. And we always talk about eating intuitively and mindfully and stopping at satisfying, minimal food, minimally processed foods, and all these things is all fine and dandy, but you have to know what game you're playing. And if you eat one of those Pazookies slowly and mindfully, but it's 2,500 calories, and you don't know that your body should only be taking 1,600 calories per day, then it's going to be really difficult. You have to know, you have to understand, and you have to interpret calorie counts. You don't have to do it forever, but like I talk about in my book, you have to know what is what. And what is what means, like, even though you don't sell like water bottles, you don't sell bikes, you don't sell, like paintings or helmets, you have some idea of what they're worth. When it comes to calories, you want to have the same type of deal. You want to have some idea of what these things are worth. So, what's a chicken worth? What's a fried fish, or whatever you're eating. You just have to do like a kind of a quick audit. Doesn't have to be like super in depth. And now, thanks to technology, you have these things called phones where you can literally type in how many calories in whatever you're eating. And a simple rule that I have is, if I don't know how many calories of food is, then I don't eat it. And after a while, you're going to know because you're going to be eating the same things. But you have to know calories. You have to understand what game you're playing if you want to get skinny. Woohoo! If you're watching live, yeah, hit those emojis, hit those loves. Yeah, hit those likes. Yeah, it's a new year. The year is 2022. This is a time for change, and we can all do it. We can all get there. Again, if you want my secret to the skinny guide, just hit the hashtag live fit or type in live fit, and I will send you my secret to the skinny guide. I'll send you a link to get my free ebook. There's a fat loss quiz. There's a lot of stuff to help you fight the good fight. Secret number 5, eat slowly. Sounds easy, right? Yeah. Intuitive. Okay, maybe. But is it? I've been coaching with this for about 2 or 3 years, and every single person struggles with this. Why? Because if you don't eat slowly, you're eating quickly, and then the brain doesn't have a time to think that it's satisfied. The food doesn't reach the stomach, and you just keep eating and you just keep eating. You got no, and the mind doesn't connect to the body, and it's just bad news all the way, all the way around. Uh, so you want to eat slowly, mindfully, chew, so you can give your digestive system a fighting chance by chewing the food. So make sure you get all the nutrients out of every single bite. And the reason that it matters so much is because in a meta study of what they were finding between obesity, what they found is that people that eat the fastest and eat the least amount of fruits and vegetables have the highest obesity rates. So those things go hand in hand. So a couple strategies you can use to eat slower is that you can put the utensil down between bites. You can eat with your left hand. You can count the number of bites before you swallow. You can really be mindful. You can pace yourself and be the slowest eater at the table. Just keep trying, keep experimenting until you figure out exactly what works for you. But remember, this is a skill. And if it feels uncomfortable, that's the right feeling. That means that you're making change. When it feels like normal, then you're not making the change. So it's got to be uncomfortable for it to work and for you to start solidifying this new habit. So she's got a good question. So we should be counting everything we eat. Well, not exactly. Not exactly. Counting everything you eat, you can for a short amount of time. If you have like a set goal, like maybe you got like a bodybuilding show, or you got a day that you have to hit this many calories, you have to hit like a certain weight by, and counting calories does help, but it's not sustainable. So what I mean by that is that you want to get like the basic practice down of around how many things are worth what. I'll give you an example. So say like a weekend, for instance, you're planning to have like a dinner out with friends or with family. So maybe for breakfast, you have like a lighter breakfast, maybe, a couple hundred calories. Lunch, maybe you have a small sandwich, another couple hundred calories. So now you've eaten 400 calories. And roughly you can spend, like anywhere between 1,000 and 1,200 calories at dinner and still lose weight, right? For this example. But if you don't understand the calories, then there's no way you can play with that budget. So you have to kind of understand the game, what is what, in order to keep progressing. So you want to know, like, hey, bread's this much, chicken's this much, fish is this much. And after a while, you won't have to count them because like, okay, if I have a pizza slice, 350 calories. It's just automatic. And, a glass of wine is 160. And I just know this from doing it for such a long time. So after a while, you won't actually be counting calories, but in the beginning, you want to have at least an understanding of how many calories each thing is. Hopefully that helps, Leah. Secret number 6: eat more fruits and vegetables. This is the way to win because fruits and vegetables are very good for your brain. Brain loves them. Good for your body, right? A lot of nutrients, a lot of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff. And they're really low in calories and they fill you up. So you get more bang for the buck. It's like a win, 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 win. This is just awesome because remember, your brain is only 3% of your body weight, but it requires about 25% of your energy. So it's basically the fuel that your body is. The fruits and vegetables power your brain. So if you want to think at a higher level, if you want to perform as a top end mental athlete, then you want to fuel your brain for success. And that's what fruits and vegetables do. And they get you skinny. I mean, come on. Let's give it up for fruits and vegetables. They also help fight inflammation. These things are just awesome. And when you're thinking about employing more fruits and vegetables in your diet, you want to think about kind of eating the rainbow, right? What can you eat? Like the reds. So today, for instance, I had apples. I had some cantaloupe, some grapes, blueberries, carrots, broccoli, and then I'll probably have some celery tonight. Right. So you got 7 different colors as far as fruits and vegetables go today, which my brain loves. Like, yeah, this is awesome. Which my skin, my waistline loves as well. Right. So it's just a gift that keeps on giving. So think about eating all the colors of the rainbow when you get there. Oh, my beautiful, and looks like Leo helped her. So Leo says thank you, and my beautiful wife. Woo! Hey, she's a little high five right there. So hello. The puppy is behaving, so Kona is not on the show tonight. She might be later on, so it might be too early to tell. But hello, thanks for tuning in. Secret number 7: eat less processed foods. If it comes in a box or a package, someone's getting paid for you to eat more. There's somebody in a lab coat that's just laughing when you can't put the goldfish down. When you just can't put that Twizzler down. They are literally working to get you addicted to the food. Now, nobody is working like that for fruits and vegetables, so it's really hard to overeat those. But chips, oh my God. I mean, if I open a bag of chips, like Doritos, I mean, my brain just lights up. It's sugar, fat, salt, crunch, texture, smell, the look of it. It's just, you don't have a chance. So don't even put yourself in that fight because if you're eating like highly processed foods, you're not you're not gonna win, right? So like I said, breads that come in the package, cereals, treats, you're gonna eat those things forever. They're just so easy to overeat. So do yourself a favor and follow secret number 7 and don't don't keep those within arm's reach. And now drum roll for the bonus secret. Bonus secret. Manage your stress first. Because if your house is on fire, don't cut the grass. You gotta manage the stress. I mean, so many clients that want to get healthy, want to get their steps, want to get exercise, want to do all these things, but their life is in chaos. If your life is in chaos, do you really think that you're going to be able to start implementing some structure, a program? No. So don't try it. Don't add to the plate. Don't make it more difficult. Instead, focus on bringing down the volume on that stress. Focus on some stress management skills. And then when the volume is down, when you put out the fire, then it's a lot easier to cut the grass. So take a look at your life, where your stressors at, whether it be work, relationships, physical, financial, spiritual, environmental. Look at all the different stressors in your life. See how they affecting you. See when you can turn down the volume on those stresses. But you get that stress down, it's a lot easier to execute a program. So here's my get me skinny story. When I started this journey, I was about 19 years old. It was Christmas of 99, and my brother was in a car accident. And, sadly, he passed away that Christmas. And it sent me into a spiral where I really felt lost. I was very angry. It was my best friend, and I lost him. And, I turned to drinking, fast food, all things that I didn't eat, but there were coping mechanisms for me at the time. I just didn't want to feel. I didn't care about life. And subsequently, I ballooned up to 192 pounds. And I was really unhappy. It was pretty miserable. And the weird thing is, I was a trainer at that time. Like I just like to work out, but I was just really out of control. I worked out, but I didn't understand nutrition. And now I do understand nutrition, but that's not why people fail. People don't fail in fitness because of nutrition. They fail because they don't have the right approach to change. They don't have the right mindset, the right direction when it comes to implementing change. And change is a skill. It can be difficult, but I promise you that it's the best fight that you can ever be in. Because once you get there, once you mastered health and happiness, then every day you just look forward to every single day of your life, to living every single day of your life to the best of your ability. So here, that's my story. It's about ended up losing about 60 pounds, and I've not looked back since. And when I lost this weight, what I think helped me the most is that I designed a lifestyle that's conducive to who I want to be, to my values, my goals, and my identity, so that I never went back to gaining that weight. I never even returned back to gaining 10, 15 pounds. I lost the weight over 60 pounds, and that was for good. And that picture here on the left, I was 23 years old. And now, that was 20 years ago. So now I'm 43. I know I look like a youngster. It's good though. It's because we got health and happiness in our life. So uh, so for you, for your journey, think about where you're at and what you can do this year to make these changes gradual, to make them something that you can stick, and for you to really design a lifestyle that you're proud of. Oh, hola, Diana. Hello. Hola, Diana. Oh, and we got. Is this? I think it's a porn ad. I don't know. Yeah, just kidding. Don't click the links, guys. All that, Diana. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Our Ask the Trainer. I don't know how to cook. Me neither. When it comes to cooking, just start anywhere. Start. You can order like a Blue Apron. You can do some Amazon Fresh. You can just start with anything that you know how to cook, and just think about making it a little bit healthier. Google simple and easy ideas to start cooking. And if you really want to learn how to cook, then Google that stuff. You can learn anything. But the thing that I think, but what I think hurts people the most is that they just throw their hands up and say, I don't know how to do this. I can't do this. No, you don't know how to do this yet. You haven't learned yet. You haven't learned how to cook nutritious, simple meals yet. You can work on that. You can design a system that works for you and it really aligns with who you want to be in life, but it will take time. It's an experiment that you have to constantly iterate in order for you to find the solution that works best for you. If you haven't had a chance yet, hit the hashtag LiveFit. Join our growing group of fitness Avengers here for 2022. So you comment LiveFit, hit the hashtag LiveFit. If you're dropping porn links, make sure let's not drop them, guys. I'm flattered, but let's not drop porn links. uh, Please comment, live fit, tag your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our next week's show is going to be on cardio or weights. Cardio or weights. What should I do? Again, my name is Tony Arreola, NASM master trainer and author, and my purpose in life is to teach you health and happiness. You're the reason that I exist. Thank you so much for tuning in, and Do yourself a favor and live your life fit. Take it away, wifey.
Thank you for watching the Fitness Avenger live show.
Oh, you're
If
welcome.
you like the show, make sure to like it and share.
Thanks, Leo.
Please join
Thanks,
us next
Diana.
week on
Thanks,
Facebook
Courtney.
Live. This week's show is brought to you by our close friends at Total Body Project. Visit totalbodyproject.com
Go Rams!
for more info.
Tough loss. Tough loss.
Visit
Tough loss.